You got a question? You got a question? What's your question?
One, you say the kingdom of God is for the Israelites.
Yeah.
What about the rest of the people, the blacks, the Asians, the Indians?
Get me Leviticus 25:44. We're going to find out.
I want you to explain something to me.
Well, I'll explain it to you.
The kingdom of God is for the Israelites.
Yeah.
That's right. The rest of the creation of the Creator,
Yeah.
what have they been created for?
We're going to get that for you. Right now. Leviticus 25:44. Go on. This is the reason why the heathen nations exist. Go on. This is Leviticus chapter 25 verse 44. Right, who are the Levitical laws given to?
Go ahead.
The Israelites, right?
No, read and let's
The Levitical laws are given to the Israelites, right? Go on. Both thy bondmen and thy bondmaids, which thou shalt have, shall be of the heathen that are round about you. Of them shall you buy bondmen and bondmaids. What does that mean? Also get me in 2nd Esdras. They are nothing but a spittle. Alright, what does that mean? So when the Most High gave that law to the Israelites, both thy bondmen and thy bondwomen, which you shall have, and a bondman and a bondwoman is what? A slave, yeah? Shall be of the heathen nations round about you. So anyone who's not Israelite, they were created to be the slaves of the Israelites. Get me, you got that one? Let's get that real cut. Hold on, one sec, we're going to finish your question. Let's finish your question, go on. 2nd Esdras chapter 6 verse 54. And after these, Adam also, who now made us Lord of all our creatures, of him come we all. As you said, you know, we've all come from there, yeah? From Adam, go on. And the people also who now has chosen, the Israelites, the Most High chose them. Was it Deuteronomy 7 and 6? I've chosen you to be a holy people above all people. That sounds like racism, isn't it, Star? Isn't that racism? So the Most High's racist. He's chosen the black, Hispanics, and Native Americans and West Africans. I know. But the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, and West Africans, and North American Indians to be above all people. But because you broke these laws, you're underneath the heathen nation. The Most High gave you into the hand of your enemies.
That's why you got to go to the shop.
Right. That's the curses.
Women got to get their hair from the Indian man.
Let's finish this though.
Chinese man.
Let's finish this. Go on. In captivity today. 2nd Ezra chapter 6 verse 55. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sake. Do you know what that means? That means the planet that the heathen nations are standing on, the air you breathe is mine. Do you know what that means? That means when we get into the kingdom, when the Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans get back into the kingdom, and you're unslaved under me, I'm talking about myself personally, you're going to be taxed for the air you breathe. That's what I'm going to do. Because this planet is ours. It was created for us. And it also says it in 7 and 10. Go on. So when these heathen nations, say to you, oh, get out of my country, this, that, and the third, you're supposed to tell them, get out of my planet. Because this world was only made for us. A heathen could have come up to me and said, get out of my country. This whole world, this whole universe was made for me, an Israelite. Yeah? So really and truly, a man couldn't be breathing in my face like that. Alright. Well, we ain't finished. It's a long answer, isn't it? Go on. Yeah, we gotta go into detail, man. As for the other people, as you're asking about, what are the heathen nations, yeah? Let's see what the God of the Bible thinks about the heathen nations that he created, remember? Because he created all things.
Who came from Adam?
Right? Okay, go on. Which also come of Adam. Thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle. The Most High said that the heathen nations, they got not the Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans, North American Indians, Puerto Ricans, Uruguayans, Cubans. Alright? They are nothing. They are nothing but be like unto spittle. You know what that means? That means when I speak and that spit flies out of my mouth. That's the abundance of the heathen nations. Get me Isaiah 40 and 15 as well. Hold on, we haven't finished. We're not even finished. We're not finished answering your question. Let's finish answering your question.
I have to talk.
Go on.
Hold a minute. It's my right to talk. Is that
But
right?
are we not answering the question?
You are answering the question.
So have you got it? Did you get it?
I'll ask you some questions you
Go
won't
on.
forget.
Go on.
Okay. Now your God say that we are nothing. Is that right?
That's right.
That is right.
That's
we
right.
are nothing.
That's right.
So that means we don't have to worship God.
You don't have to worship. You're not supposed to worship our God. No.
We don't have to worship
Where is
God.
it?
Is that right?
Esdras, give me the Esdras 4 again.
No. Listen to me. That means we don't have to worship God.
You don't have to. You don't have
He doesn't do
to.
nothing.
You don't have to. He's not working with you. He's not dealing with you. Send me the Esdras Idris one again. Give me the Idris one again.
Listen to me. That means God is not aware of us being here.
Oh, he is aware.
He's not aware.
He's aware. Like the heathen nations, that's what the Bible says, if any offend the little ones,
Tell you what Muhammad said.
if any offend the little ones in the Most High.
What Muhammad said. The Quran said.
Let's get what Muhammad said. Go on.
Listen to me.
We'll get into Muhammad's arse, man. Let's get that.
Can I have your mic?
No, you don't need to get the mic.
Okay.
Because we ain't running nothing up
Tell
here.
you what Muhammad
You're scared of what? You're a heathen, man. Humble down. That's why you're not up here chatting to us. You got one of our people chatting to us. That's how you heathens do. Because you don't want to step to Israel yourself. So you get your Uncle Tom to chat to his other brother. That's what you do. Man, humble yourself. Don't want to chat nothing for me, man. Don't say nothing. Don't say nothing, man. Yeah? Worship your moon god Allah.
Don't make it like an argument.
It's not argument. The scripture says contend for the faith.
Okay, lower your mic. Listen to me.
You gotta lower your mic. Look, man, say your answer, we'll answer you.
You've talked.
Say your question, we'll answer you.
talked.
Well, I'm listening to you now. I'm listening to you now.
Okay. What I'll tell you is, the Quran says, all humanity is one, and none is better than the other.
Okay, that's fine, but we need to first find out the origin
The origin of what?
of Muhammad and Islam.
And then we have to find the origin of the Bible.
Fantastic. Let's do that first. That's fantastic.
Where is the origin
That's
of the
fantastic. We're
Bible?
going to first find out the origin of Islam.
No. The origin of the Bible.
And then we're going to find out the origin of the Bible. Tell me the second issues. Hold my Bible. Hold my Bible. Hold my Bible. Hold my sword, man. Hey, we're going to crack this up. We're going to know.
Are sincere and
Oh, first, okay. Yeah, give me, where is it? Psalm 68 and 11.
Go ahead.
Give me Psalm 68 and 11. And also get me the one where it says the Most High, where is it? Exodus, he writ with the finger of the Most High.
Insult on humanity.
Okay?
What can be insulting?
Psalm 68 and 11. Go on. This is Psalms chapter 6. Are you listening?
Yes.
This is Psalms chapter 68 verse 11. Psalms chapter 68 verse 11.
Okay.
Right? Yahushua's noble servants. YNS Romans 8:35. The name of this camp. Go on. The YNS Naquan 144. The Lord gave the word. It says Yahweh gave the word. The Most High gave the word.
Listen to me, you're not answering the question.
This is the answer, man. Really good, man. Read it to me. The Lord gave the word. The Lord gave the word.
Okay.
What man?
Okay.
Go on. Great was the company of those that published it. Great was the company of those that published it. Give me the Bible dictionary where it talks about the Bible. Alright? And I'm going to flip this round because a lot of men say, oh, King James this and that, when they didn't know King James is even a black man. Alright? Have a look down there. Because I don't think, we're answering your question. This is your answer. This is your answer.
Give me the answer.
Go on. Supposed to listen, fam. This is the Bible, the definition, yeah? King James Version, yeah? When Elizabeth died in 1603, the crown passed to James I, who had been King of Scotland for 37 years as James V. Several months after he descended the throne of England, he authorized a new translation of the Bible to replace the Bishop's Bible. Translation. He didn't write the Bible. Tell me that again. Psalms 68 and 11. I want to make sure the whole of CROYDON. Yahweh, the Most High, wrote this Bible. He gave it to man. No, that's not deep enough though. We haven't got deep enough though.
Can I talk?
Come, this is your answer. Go on, talk. Go on.
That's it. Fine. I'm asking you, what is the origin of the Bible? Was the Bible given to Moses or Jesus? That's what I want to hear.
Moses.
Yes.
To the Israelites, the laws, statutes, commandments, the laws, statutes, commandments, because I know he's switching it out now. Go on, go on.
Because Moses is the person who delivered the Israelites from what? Egypt.
Are you answering the question or are you trying to tell us your answer?
I'm telling you, I'm asking you.
So what are you up in there? Wait. Are you up here trying to minister to us or are you asking us a question?
I'm asking you.
Because you obviously don't know the Bible.
The origin of the Bible, which has no origin.
So you know it has no origin, yeah?
No origin.
And you can prove that, yeah?
I can prove it.
Well, prove it to us.
Good. This Bible is a Western book. Do you hear me? It's a Western book. The book that was given to Moses is called the Torah.
We know that already.
The book that was given to Jesus.
Give me this. Give me that.
The book that was given to Jesus was called what? The Injil. That is the gospel.
Go on.
So
Open this one. Second issues. I'm gonna get it myself.
It's called the Psalms that you put it. Okay?
So
that's the songs. Yeah, that's what was given to David. That's what was given to David. This is a combination of 65 or 75 books. The Bible is a combination of books.
Let me read this for you.
It's not a book from God.
Let me read this for you.
So we have no
Let me read this for you, because you haven't come up here with no scriptures. You haven't come up with no scriptures, nothing.
I'm finished you.
Go on, do your thing. Go on, do your thing. Go on, boy.
So the Bible that you're preaching today that you have is not a book that was given to the prophets by God. It's a combination of 66 or 65 books by the Anglicans and the CARNAGE. This is the Bible that we have. They have nothing to do with God. Do you hear me? And the word Bible is from the Greek word called Biblos. So it's not a word from the heavens.
No, it's not. He's not. He's learned. He's a bit learned.
You understand me? So that we can use it to preach the creation where you are insulting the people, telling them that they are nothing, only the Israelites, the heavens, or the kingdom of God is for the Israelites.
We'll get to Islam soon. We'll get to Islam soon. We'll get to Islam soon.
Me and you standing here, we are the Israelites.
Let me finish. What are you for?
Yes.
I just answered. I am an Israelite. I'm an Israelite by blood.
Wallahi, by God.
By blood. Let me read this. Let me read this. This is 2nd Ezra chapter 14, verse 22. This is Ezra. Go on.
The Israel, the Jews, they will reject you both before you get into Israel.
Why is that? Why is that?
Because you don't look like them and they don't accept you.
That's because they're not the real Jews. That's because they're not the real Jews. Did they go through slavery? Did they go through slavery?
What?
Did they go through the transatlantic slavery?
They don't need to go there.
From the Bible says the Jews, which are the Israelites, who go through the transatlantic slavery. Those Jews up there, them guys are rats, yeah? They are not the biblical Jews they speak about. The biblical Jews speak about are here today, yeah? On the scums of the earth, in the ghettos, in the slums, yeah? You Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans, you were destroyed through Islam. Yeah, you're following after the moon god, which Nebuchadnezzar invented. Then they rewrapped it and they brought it back here in 2017, Islam. That's what you're into. You're into a doctrine of devils, man. We have proof. We have proof. All these right now, because I got so much proof. I'm out to burn up. I'm out to burn up right now. Trust me. Trust me, dog. Trust me, dog. Trust me, dog. Trust me, dog. You know what?
Wait, let me say.
Because you look at us because we're young. We didn't come up here. We didn't just wake up one day and read the Bible. What you think you could come up here and try and tell us something? No, the Heavenly Father has to be dealing with you for being standing here, yeah, for us to be standing here, yeah, and bringing out this doctrine in full weight, yeah. The Heavenly Father has to be dealing with us. You can't just come up here thinking you're something, thinking you're going to edify. You're not edifying Jack. So we're going to prove to you what your Islam crap says, yeah? Listen, now you humble yourself. Right. Go on. You said you wanted to ask me a question. She has a question for you. She has a question for you. She has a question for you. She has a question for you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, so just talking about Islam, yeah?
Yes.
Are you for or against? So where's the book of Quran? Where is it from? Because you
The
just
Quran.
said the Bible is not.
The Quran was revealed in a period of 23 years.
Okay, let's find this, huh?
Day after day.
This is,
the Quran was revealed.
Let's do this. Sorry, excuse me, this is a private platform. This is a private. Let me finish this. Let me finish this, huh? Yeah, go over there if you're going to answer it, but we're going to teach our people. We're going to teach our people. Alright, this is a book. No, you can answer over there. I'm trying to teach my people. She's an Israelite, and she knows she's an Israelite. Okay?
We tell you the Quran was revealed in a period of 23 years.
Excuse me, miss, what tribe are you from?
By step,
Actually, I'm a Nigerian, but
Yeah.
I know the Israelites migrated, some of them from Egypt, went down to the... I'm Nigerian and I'm Igbo, and I believe some Israelites, listen, some Israelites migrated down from Egypt all the way to this western and southern part of Africa. So I'm an Israelite. I know you said they're going to reject me, but I'm a child of God.
Thank you very much, thank you. And we got, this is evidence, this is documented evidence, huh?
Go to Israel today. Tell them you're an Israelite and see where they're going to put you.
Yes, this backs up. This backs up.
Be sincere to yourself.
Excuse me, this backs up. This backs up what you're saying, yeah? Right, she's from the tribe of Israel. We haven't, I wanna break this down, yeah? So this backs up what you're saying, yeah? Go on. This backs up what this lady said, yeah? Yeah, Babylon to Timbuktu, yeah, for the Israelite history. This is a history lesson you will not get in school. Yeah, your enemy's not going to teach you your history. Okay, that's why you learn that when you go to history lessons and black history, all they teach you is from slavery.
They teach you weren't nothing before. Okay?
Come on.
That's why they keep you to this white supremacy shit. But they don't know that the so-called Negroes, Hispanics, Native Americans.
That's fantastic. Let's actually read the book now. In the year 65 BC, the Roman armies under General Pompey captured Jerusalem. In 70 AD, General Vespasian and his son Titus put an end to the Israelite state with great slaughter. During the period of the military governors of Palestine, many outrages and atrocities were committed against the residue of the people, against the residue of the Israelite people in that land. Go on. During the period from Pompey to Julius, it had been estimated that over 1 million Israelites fled into Africa, fleeing from Roman persecution and slavery. The slave markets were full of black Jew slaves. Right, and that's why the slave sign said, what is it? Negroes for sale. Before that it said Hebrews for sale. They knew who we were. In fact, give me Psalms 83 and thing. But before that, we're going to find out the origin of Islam. This is a book. This is a book. Hold up. This is a book. This is a book. This is a look, man. Humble fam. This is a book. This is a book. This is a book with Satan's angels exposed. Satan's angels exposed, yeah? Look, fam, we find out the origin of the Bible. Let's find out the origin of Islam. We did. You just didn't want to accept it. The Most High gave the word. Great was the company of them that published it.
Look, we're getting into the
I'm speaking, I don't know.
We're about to break off.
We're going to break down. We're about to break off foot in Allah's ass. We're going to break down Islam, man. This is Islam, a form of godliness. It says Islam, a form of godliness, yeah? It says, birth of Islam. Muhammad was born in Mecca. Fam, humble yourself. Muhammad was born in Mecca about 570 years AD, alright?
Okay.
Mecca derived profit both as a religious and commerce center for caravans traveling annually to South Arabia.
Okay.
Okay? We're going to jump to the point.
Okay. Can I ask you a question?
Not right now. I'm answering the question right now.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Alright?
Afterwards, we'll give you a slot to speak.
Go ahead.
And you're going to interrupt him again.
Shut up, man.
Yeah.
Right, so it says here, look man, that's what I said, just humble, man. It doesn't matter, just humble. It says his new religion only slightly improved the lot of women. Muhammad himself had 10 wives, other Muslims were permitted 4. That's hypocrisy, because the Bible says in Exodus, if an Israelite man who's rich takes him to himself, let's say he has 4 wives, if he takes to himself another 5th wife, the wives before him, you cannot reduce what they have, which means a man can have as many women as he likes as long as he looks after them. That's what it means. But in this society, they put the woman over the man. Okay, so everything is backwards. The woman is supposed to be taken care of. But then they push the independent woman. A lot of them listen to Beyonce, but newsflash, Beyonce has a man, and these women don't. Which is funny. Okay? Let me finish this. Alright? The Arab of that day worshipped many gods of the sky, and this book, where is it? Babylon's Timbuktu, it points out they worship 365 gods, one for each day of the year.
The Arabs.
The Arabs of that day.
Not the Muslims.
We're not getting there yet. Alright? The Arab of that day worshipped many gods of the sky, and the Bible says in Jeremiah 10:1, where is it?
Listen, I'm not here to talk about
What is it? Be not, what is it? Afraid of the signs. Well, yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there. If you can be patient, we're getting there. Okay? Many gods of the sky, the stars and the moon, even what they believe were sacred stones. What is your symbol? The crescent moon?
the Arabs.
This is before Muhammad. We're not even got to Muhammad yet.
Go down there.
We're not talking about Muhammad yet. So this is before. Listen, the moon and that star that was in Islam today,
Has nothing to do with
the moon and the star that's in Islam today is before Muhammad was even around. So it was pagan before that. It was pagan before that. So let's get to this. It says the center of this stone reverence was in Mecca. A square structure of stone in Mecca became their holiest shrine in the world. This is still the Arabs before Muhammad even existed. Okay? It was called the Kaaba, which means cube. It has been rebuilt about 10 times. They believe the first Kaaba was erected by angels from heaven, the second by Adam, the third by his son Seth, the fourth by Abraham, and his son Ishmael by Hagar. Even though the Bible specifically states that he's not dealing with Ishmael. Okay? The 8th was built in Muhammad's lifetime in 605 AD. What does that say about the Kaaba stone? It existed before Muhammad. So it's a pagan thing even today. To this day, it's still a pagan thing. Okay?